gentlemen, my name's Miss Melly and welcome back to the town of Salem. Today we are back in ranked practice. Someone suggested a colour theme, so I'm going to call myself Fuchsia. And right now we're going for Vampire, Consigliere and Disguiser. I really hope we manage to get one of them. Don't forget, if you guys want to see a particular role on the channel, leave it in the comments down below. Let me know what you want to see and I will put some scrolls on for that. So let's roll the wheel, see what we get. Oh my god! Okay, Vampire Hunter. This is going to be a super interesting game. We will do whatever it takes to eliminate the vampires. And I need to win because I have never won as Vampire Hunter before, so the pressure is truly on. Let's have a look at the town. Have we got a Lauren, Person, William? Loads of people. Let me tell you a little bit about the Vampire Hunter role whilst we write ourselves a will. We're the town killing role, usually a vet or a vigilante. Very, very occasionally, when there's vampires in the game, it can be a Vampire Hunter. We check a person each night, and if they're a vampire, we stake them in the heart. If a vampire tries to bite us, not realising our role, we kill them as well. And something you might have seen in the day one chat, don't worry, I did spot it. Blood was saying in the day one chat straight away, vamp game, this is a vampire game. There's only two ways that he would know that. Either A, he's a vampire, or B, he is a random town vampire hunter. I mean, I don't know what the chances are of having two vampire hunters in a game. It's got to be pretty rare. But then again, I won't roll it out. What I will do is check him tonight. Because if he's a vampire pretending to be a vampire hunter, we'll get to kill him and that'll be one down straight away. So let's see. Interesting thing about Vampire Hunter as well. If you do stake someone, it doesn't show up in the night. You just have to look in the day and see if they're dead. And Blood is alive. Only one person dead last night and that was not offensive. So I'm going to start talking to Blood now and I'm going to ask him if he is a vampire hunter. Now that we know he's not a vampire. Something to be quite cautious about as well. This wouldn't be the first game that I've had Mafia pretending to be a vampire hunter just to get attention off themselves. What's he say? Are you? I don't necessarily want to admit my role just yet. He's not telling me what he is, so I'll just say, I'm just asking how you know vamps. And I'm going to try and act like I'm a townie that's trying to gauge if he's vampire hunter or not. I don't want to be the first person to admit my role, so I'm just going to say I'm TK, which is town killing, which is exactly what we are. You can see our alignment over there on the right-hand side. Just a guess. He's being just as cagey as me, isn't he? He might actually be vampire hunter because neither of us seem very keen to tell each other what we are. But yes. Okay. Okay, so he's saying he's vampire hunter too. That's pretty interesting. Me too. Let's just tell him. I'm not sure I trust him, but I'll tell him that I checked him last night, so I know for sure he's not a vampire. And if he really is, I'll tell him to check number 1 tonight, whilst I check number 2. Now, if this is really a 2 vampire hunter game, this is pretty powerful for town, because what it means we can do is work our way pretty methodically through the list of people in town, checking each one as we go to see if they're a vampire. Worth remembering as well, of course, the people we've checked previously can become vampires later in the game if they do get bitten, so just because we've checked someone once is no guarantee that they are not a vampire now. You can only ever have a maximum of 4 vampires in a game though, which is quite nice, so there is a limit. The problem comes if we lose the majority and vamps can start voting uptown. So I've checked person. Oh, I've staked the damned! You can tell I've never played as Vampire Hunter before. I've never got this achievement. This is amazing. So person is dead. And because we can see the achievement pop up, we can tell Blood straight away. We got a vampire. That's 1 down. There's probably more at this stage. When all the vampires are dead, I should say as well, you turn into a vigilante with 1 bullet. So because we're not a vigilante right now, we can safely say there's at least 1 more vampire in the game. Let me ask Blood, did you check number 1? Because if he checked number 1, then we can know they're not a vampire right now. Oh, good job, Vampire Hunter. Thank you. And me and Blood probably look quite suspicious to town right now because we are doing a heck of a lot of whispering to each other. But I just want to coordinate this, be organised, because if he is really Vampire Hunter, we don't want to waste time checking the same person on a given night. So he checked Salmon, which is number 4. So let's just say I will check 3, you can check 6. Blood just said exactly the same thing to me, yeah. We both know what we're doing then. That's pretty cool. And I think I just saw somebody say Lady is Mafia as well. Can't forget. I've got to keep reminding myself. Remember, there's still 3 Mafia. There's still a neutral killing to be taken out. You get 3 then. We said the same, yeah. There's still Mafia, and we can't lose sight of that because Mafia can kill us. We're by no means immune to anything. Once we are fairly confident some of the evils are out of the picture, it might be a good time for us to claim Vampire Hunter and just let people know what's going on. Chill the whispering, we get it. Lauren. Lady is 75% Mafia, I saw that, so... I'm not going to check Lady. If she is Mafia, that's another interesting... If she's Mafia, we don't actually do anything. We don't attack the Mafia. We can only hurt vampires whilst we're a Vampire Hunter. I'm just going to say, if I'm still... Not a vigilante. If I'm still a Vamp Hunter and I die... That means that there's still vampires. Vamps. There's still vamps in game. Just because this doesn't happen too often, and I'm not sure if anyone else, like me, is quite unfamiliar with the mechanics of Vampire Hunter. So William Thorne we checked. Be interesting to see if he is dead. Let's take a little look. Yeah, he is. Okay, maybe we stabbed him. Let's wait and see. Blue was killed last night. Killed by a member of the Mafia, okay. Can't forget about the Mafia, of course. Found a will next to their body. That's an interesting one. What does that look like? Doctor? Were you doctor? Were you escort? Consort? I'm not quite sure. Salmon is also kill him as well in the death note. He might actually be. He might have been immune and got hit. Blue was escort, okay. So 1 town down is not great. And William Thorne, okay, so he wasn't stabbed by a Vampire Hunter, so he's not a vampire. He was incinerated by an arsonist instead. And he was the janitor, that's really good. That's actually nice to get an evil out of the picture quickly. Blood was... Oh my god. Our Vampire Hunter friend is also dead. Executed by the jailer. That was stupid. I'm not sure what would possess the jailer to kill... Yeah, he really was a Vampire Hunter. I'm not sure what would possess the jailer to kill a Vampire Hunter claim in a vampire game with a confirmed Vampire Hunter. That's so strange. And then Vet also dead. Salmon is arso. Let me just say this in town because I don't want this jailer jailing me. Oh, Mafioso down as well. So Lauren confirmed town investigative, and I will just say I am the second Vampire Hunter, the one who killed person. Do not let me go to jail. Oh, I missed the end of my sentence. What did you say? To jail. President is GF. That's why he was so defensive. Interesting. And I'll just say we still have vampires left. Okay, so Salmon is arsonist, is the common view. From President. And President is Godfather according to Lauren. Let's get the arso first. Let's ask his role. Because I think Lauren is pretty much confirmed town investigative at this point. But I don't know that she's actually checked President or if she's just going off a hunch. I mean, we can vote him up if you want. I think Godfather out of the picture is better than arsonist. What's interesting as well is the death note for the Mafia said Salmon is arsonist, and President so far in town is the only person loudly proclaiming Salmon is arsonist as well. So it does link up the death note from the Mafia and the things President is saying during the day. And then he's saying, look out, no evidence, kill Salmon. You've got to post a will. If you're going to claim to be a lookout, should I guilty? We still don't know what the neutral evil is, and it could be a jester. And as a Vampire Hunter, I'm probably quite an important role in this game, so I'm not going to guilty. I'm just going to see how this plays out, I think. Lauren, trust me, I found Lady. That is true. That is true, Lauren. I think you are town right now. Got to be careful, though, because as a vampire, it's very useful for you to bite a confirmed townie, because people are the least likely to check them. TP on me, please. Kill Salmon, rip me. So is this the Godfather? Cool. That's all the mafia out then. Only arsonist left to go. And President, the Godfather, seems pretty adamant that was Salmon. Let's hope the jailer executes Salmon tonight, because what I'm guessing happened, because we did have a night where there was no mafia kill, I'm guessing the Godfather tried to attack Salmon, realised he was immune, and therefore knows he's the arsonist, and he was just trying to deflect attention away from himself, get it on the arso. It didn't work out. And I'm going to check Periwinkle tonight, simply because that's the next one on our list. No one has come up as super suspicious. Now, the other vampire hunter would have checked 6 last night, but he was jailed, so I know he wasn't able to. Okay. See if Periwinkle is a vampire, if they're dead. That would be good. Nope, okay, not dead. Which means that they are not a vampire right now. So Arso doused Nobushi last night, which means they were not jailed. I'm served and you doused me. Wow, okay, and there's the survivor claim as well. Kill Salmon. And Salmon just saying okay. He seems to have given in at the moment. He seems to have packed up, admitted he's Arso, given up on life. And I just want to let the town know that I'm pretty sure there will be 2 vampires at this point, because vampires, you start the game with 1. Every other night they can bite a new person, and provided they're not a member of the mafia or the vampire hunter, they will convert them into a vampire. So enough nights have passed now that I think there's 2 vampires. Hiya. Visit me, bro. I was spy but got bitten. I am last vampire. Is he just giving up? Okay, let's ask him. Just say, okay, but shouldn't there be 2 of you by now? Because I thought there would have been 2. Unless he got jailed or roadblocked or something one of the nights. And I'll just let him know I visit tonight. And I will visit Hiya tonight. Normally, I would have gone for Nobushi or maybe Burgundy, but I'm not going to do that. Hiya is telling me he's a vampire, which is kind of a little bit of game throw-in, to be honest. But let's put that to one side. Check him anyway. No way is he veteran, so at the very least, we're not going to... I'll just write this quickly. At the very least, we're not going to die to vet. And I just want to tell the jailer, do not jail me tonight. I need to kill this vamp. Salmon has been hung. Hopefully this is going to be the arsonist. If it is, we can be pretty sure there's quite a few townies left in the game. I mean, the graveyard on the side is looking pretty good. Not a lot of green in there. Only really Blue the escort and then Blood, who was executed by the jailer. And of course, whoever was cleaned. All right, Arso down. Brilliant. I'm checking Hiya tonight. Do not jail me. If the jailer jails me, that's going to be such a dumb move. Cool. Check Hiya. Claimed he was spy and got bitten. And I'll just ask the question, last one. Because in the whispers, he said, I'm the last vamp. So if he is really the last vamp, then this is going to be GG, because all the other evils are out of the game. If it isn't, that's going to be quite worrying, and we're going to have to work out who else in town might be another vampire. Oh God, I hope not. I really hope not. It will be time to do a roll call at that stage. So hopefully this is GG, but let's see. Checked him. Is he dead? Let's have a look. Yep, he's dead. He's the only person dead. That's pretty nice. And see what happened. Hiya, dead in their home last night. Staked by a vampire hunter. Very nice. Oh! What am I on about? I'm the vampire hunter. Spy now vamp. Math visited not offensive twice. Math visited Salmon. So there you go. There's confirmation that the reason Mafia knew Salmon was the arsonist is because they tried to attack. And he was vampire, and do you know what? I haven't turned into a vigilante yet. That was not the last vampire, damn it. Oh, I really wanted to win with this one as well. So there's 1 more vampire left in the game. Maybe 2, but I doubt it. So let's do this. Let's get a roll call on the go. Say, I'm Vampire Hunter. Burgundy claims Exy. Slim Shady claims Jailer. Nabushi claims Serv. We knew that already. Periwinkle claims Doctor. All right, there's claim space for all of these roles. I would just say any is Vamps. Random Town is Vampire Hunter. Was anyone jailed last night? Because Slim Shady is claiming Jailer. But if he got bitten, then he wouldn't have been able to jail anyone for the last few nights. Doesn't matter because Vamps can just claim old rule. That's true, Nabushi. Vamps can just claim the role they were before they got bitten. But if they had a role that had an ability and they can prove it, you can then test them. I'm Exy. I was jailed. Okay. I'm going to hang the Exy claim. I'm probably not going to guilty in case this is Jester. But the fact that they're claiming Executioner means they're not town anyway. They are neutral evil. They are still one of the bad guys. So Vampire or Exy. Either way, we don't really want them in the game as town. I'm Exy and Fuchsia was my target. That's unfortunate for you. And say, Jailer, provided you don't Exy. I think town wins. I think we can cut the numbers of people down in-game before the Vamps manage to get majority. And they can't kill me, which is really useful. But I'm Exy. Okay. Luckily, the townie's guilty. Let's check who guilty. Periwinkle and Nabushi. Both guilty this person. Slightly tempted to go back and check one of those tonight. I'm not sure which one. They can hang you, though, if they have majority. That's true. That is completely true. I don't think they have majority right now, judging by that vote. Vamps would have liked to have had Nexie in the game. Check Perry. Okay, so Lauren wants me to check Periwinkle. Lauren was confirmed in Vest at one point in the game. I don't want to check Periwinkle because I already checked them 2 nights ago and they weren't vampire then. Nabushi was the Serv claim. And I'm wondering whether it's worth checking him. And that means everybody has been checked, with the exception of Slim Shady, who claims the Jailer, who is the only provable town role, really, that we have in here. Did someone claim Escort? I'm not sure. Okay, so we checked Nabushi. It's kind of a bit of a guessing game at this point. I think what we need to do is just hang people each day until we can cut it right down to, you know, 3, 4 people. Periwinkle is a vamp. So I checked Nabushi. Lauren is also saying Periwinkle is Framer, Vamp and Jester. So Lauren's in Vest. Jailer's also claiming Periwinkle is a vamp. Now, best case scenario, they're both town and Periwinkle is a vampire. Worst case scenario, they're both vampires and we're about to hang a townie. Oh man. Okay, no, this is good actually. This is, well, kind of wish I'd checked Lauren now. I would have known who to believe then. I would say, all I know is 7 is not vamp right now. How do we know Lauren's not vamp? All right, I'll vote up Periwinkle. Do you know what? Just for that one sentence, Periwinkle, I'm going to vote you up because you didn't offer any kind of defence. You just tried to deflect attention away onto somebody else by saying, how do we know Lauren's not vamp? She's accusing me. Periwinkle the Doctor, protecting Lauren all the nights. Lauren has framed me. I don't doubt this was Doctor at some point. But honestly, I think they may have been bitten by vampires. I think the chances of 2 people both saying they were guilty is, you know, that's kind of swinging it for me slightly towards this. Now, if this is town and Lauren is vampire, this is going to be really bad. They might get majority tomorrow. So let's wait and see what happens. I've guiltied. Lauren's guiltied as well. Vamps literally make this impossible. Really do. They really do, Survivor. Screw the vampire who left me to lose. Oh man, we've won. We have won. All of the vampires are gone. We are now a vigilante. We have 1 bullet left, as I said. So I'm a Vigi boys. GG. That's amazing. Oh man, I'm about to get so many achievements in one go as well. So there you go. We have won as Vampire Hunter. John, I'm going to count this as our vampire game because frankly, how often does this happen? Look how many evils are over in that side, and look how many achievements we've just got. We've got Town of Salem Expert, win with all of the roles. Adept of the Town, win with all the town roles. And then win as a vampire hunter as well. What an awesome game. They say I've won with every role. And blood. Jayla, you are so dumb. I called out Vamps day one. Why Xy me? Yeah. I do agree. I think that Jayla didn't exactly help. I would not have executed blood. I would have just let him go. But it's fine. We still won somehow against basically a whole town filled with evil roles. So really nice game. Really enjoyed that game. It was so much fun to play. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Let's head back to the homepage. Check the list of people. There we go, look at all these people. Thank you so much for playing with me, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this game as well. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. You can also subscribe for more Town of Salem videos, and I will see you next time. Bye.